Hey everybody, it's Jason with the WiO Smart Foods, and I want to talk about fats today. It's an important part of your health. It's an important part of the Better Health Challenge that we have going on here at WiO. Whenever you're using the oil, I want you to make sure that you're keeping it out of the sun. That's why we put it in a dark bottle. Also, I want you to keep it closed. I don't want it exposed to the oxygen for any longer than it has to. Because it'll oxidize. All foods will oxidize. And so just keep it in your refrigerator. When you go to use it, I want you to put your finger over that plunger and shake it really good. The reason why I want you to put your finger on there is because there's oil in that neck from the previous time you used it. And if you go shaking it, that little bit of oil wants to get out, and it wants to be on your clothes and on your counter and on your ceiling. If you got a pet, it's gonna land on your pet. So cover it up so you don't get mad at me for ruining that dress shirt that you put on. Also, the reason why you're shaking it, for the presentation, we didn't have enough time to let the oil separate. So this didn't work so well. Come on in here and take a look a little bit. You can see down here is a dark thing. That's the omega-3. There's actually 9 oils in this mix, and if we let it sit long enough, you'll actually start to see the separation of these oils. So if you don't shake it, you're gonna get all the omega-3 in the beginning, and then at the end of the bottle, all your omega's gone. And I don't want that. I want you to have a perfect balance of the oil. We spend a lot of time and research in developing the right ratio of your omega-3s, your omega-6s, and 9s. And it's in there, but you only get it if you shake it. If you feel tired starting out the diet before you become fat adaptive, what that means is your body now is a pro at breaking down your stored fat, giving you the energy you need, because after all, we've reduced the amount of carbohydrates where you're getting most of your energy from, and we've replaced it with healthier fats. But your body has to be retrained how to break down those fat as efficiently as it did the carbohydrates. So it needs a little bit of time. How long? 3 weeks, a month, and you'll be fine. In between that time, let's say you're falling asleep at work at 3, 4 o'clock. Boss is getting mad, your kids want your attention, you're snoozing on the couch. This is what you do. Take an extra pump of the oil in the meal prior to when you feel tired. So if it is 3 or 4 o'clock, take an extra pump at your lunch shake. That will solve the problem. I'm not concerned about how much fat you're taking. The studies are showing that a diet that's 60 to 80% calories coming from fat is ideal, but you want to make sure it's the right kind of fat. That part we've taken care of in the Pro Omega Oil because we've got the right blend. And that's another reason why we block all the fat in our food, because any fat that's heated up over 175 degrees for more than a few seconds turns rancid, even the healthiest oils. So we put healthy oils in our foods that are baked, but we ruin them when we bake them. So what do? We block them. So you don't get the negative effects of an oil that is heated up. Now that's true even when you use butter. If you use butter in your cooking, it's gonna turn it rancid. Ideally, it's best to cook your foods with as little amount of butter or lard or cream, as little as possible, and then add the butter and the cream after the meal is already prepared. That's how you can get the best benefits out of the fats that you're getting. So hopefully that was a good little reminder and update on how to use the omega fats. And I promise you, don't worry if you're feeling a low energy when you first start the program. That is temporary. It'll go away. You will have an abundance amount of energy if you just give your body the chance to relearn how to use that fat to its advantage. That's all for now.